there. Hope you're doing fabulous as always. So guys, today I wanted to talk with you guys about who are you? I mean, really, truly, who are you? A lot of people have a misconception of who they are. They think that they are in the person they are in the situation they're in right now. Some people think that they're an employee. Some people think that they're a husband. Some people think that they're this or that. But I want to get into today, who are you? Who really are you? And we're going to get into that right after this. All right, guys, welcome back. So yeah, guys, today I want you to really sit down for a second and think about, who am I? Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? Why did God create me in this time, in this age, in this day? Why am I here? And like I was saying, a lot of people think that their life, their purpose is defined by what is going on in their life. Some people are defined to a 9-to-5 job, and that is what they believe their purpose is. And that couldn't be further from the truth, because you have a purpose. You have a destination in this life. And you need to understand that that destination is still there waiting for you. All of you have had dreams, have had vision of what you would like to do. Now maybe some of you have accomplished the majority of those dreams. Those are the people that don't let anything stop them. They continue to roll with the punches. They continue to go after things. But guys, majority of people are going to a job that they can't stand and bringing home a measly wage that is barely enough to feed their family. And they're living a life that's being defined by their situation. And instead of letting the situation just be a stepping stone, a stair on a staircase that's going to lead them to someplace, they decide to sit down on that stair. They decide to sit down on that stepping stone, and they just accept who they are. And guys, I've had this on my heart all day, so I know somebody needs to hear this message today, but you are not defined by what situations you're going through. You've heard me say it before, that the situation you're going through is refining you into the person you're supposed to be, right? But I want you to really, guys, get into your little meditation place, get alone for a few moments, and just say, who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? And if you don't know how to answer that question, then you need to spend more time. If you know how to answer that question, but you're not living that, then we need to go through some steps here that are going to help you to start moving in that right direction. Okay? Because this is, let's just say, all right, look at a set of stairs. If you want to get to the top of the staircase, what do you got to do? You got to go up each stair, right? You're not just going to jump up to the top of the stairs and all of a sudden you've reached your goal, you've reached your destiny, right? It is a step upon step upon step process. And our lives are a process. You might be in a season today where you're not feeling very good about yourself, where you're saying, why do I keep on making these stupid mistakes? Why do I keep on doing this? Why does this keep on happening to me? Right? And when that happens, guys, you have to understand that the majority of the time, there's two things that are happening. One, that situation is there to help you grow. Or two, it's because you're not on the true path of where you're supposed to be. Either way, it's going to help you grow. Like, I know that I made a lot of mistakes along my way, and it's taken me a long time to get to where my purpose, my vision, my goal is, because I've gone in every other direction. And I know a lot of you out there watching have done the same thing. You've gone in different directions. You've tried to find yourself based off of what other people are saying, what other people have done. You've gone to conferences maybe. You watch videos, but yet it hasn't got into you. It's because you have not let it get into you. You have not taken on your purpose. You have not lived your vision. And until you can get into understanding that there's a bigger purpose, it's not what somebody else has told me. It's not what somebody else has done. It's who I am. I am the greatest person on the face of this earth, but I have to believe in me. I have to love me. I have to know that God created me to be who I am. He created me to live in this day at this time in this hour because I have a purpose. And when I have a purpose and I understand that there's a purpose for my life, now I have a responsibility to go after that purpose. I have a responsibility to become that man that I'm supposed to be. Because guys, most people, what they do, like I said, they wake up, they go to a 9 to 5, and then they go home and they sit on their couch, they watch the news, and they're miserable. You know, you might not see it because they're going to be all smiles around you maybe, or maybe you will see it because most people are always talking about what's not happening in their life, how bad things are. If only this would happen, if only I would win the lottery. Guys, there is so much more. I want you to understand that most people live their life. They were born. Remember, guys, the day you're born is the day you start dying, right? And then they die. And in between that line is mostly regrets. Regrets because they didn't go after their dream. They didn't follow their purpose. They didn't have the umph or the unction or the ability to see beyond their little scope. You have so many naysayers telling you, you know, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't be this. And yet their heart, their vision, their goal, God is telling them, wait a second, I have a purpose. I have a plan. I know who I created you to be. And so I want you guys to start doing this every day. I want you to wake up and I want you to say, today I'm going to walk in my plan. I'm going to walk in victory. I'm going to walk in who God created me to be. And nobody or nothing can stop me from being whatever your goal is, right? If you want to be a lawyer, no one can stop me from being a lawyer. No one can stop me from being a police officer. No one can stop me from being an entrepreneur. No one can stop me from being a motivational speaker. I am going to walk in my vision. I am going to live in the purpose that God had designed me to do. And I'm not going to let anything else stop me. Right? So you do that every morning. You do that a couple times. You tell yourself, if you know that you need more money, I am wealthy, I'm healthy, I'm wise, I walk in victory, I walk in divine health, I walk in the abundance of the world, because this world was created for me. It was created for me. And when you do that, you understand, you start to believe in yourself more. You start to understand that greater things are in you than anything else out there in the world. You know, when you start and look at it and doing that, do you think life is going to be easier for you? Most people would think, yeah. That's the reason there are so many motivational speakers out there making you believe that you can do anything you want to do, and if you just believe hard enough, you can receive it. And that ain't reality, guys. Reality is you gotta believe it, you gotta see it, you gotta do it, you gotta understand adversity's gonna come, and you gotta overcome, you gotta overcome, you gotta overcome some more, and then you reach that little pinnacle, and then you start it all over again. You can't get from mountaintop to mountaintop without first going through a valley, right? So you have to understand that everything has its seasons. God created 4 seasons for this world. Spring, summer, winter, fall, winter, right? You think your life is going to be any different? Don't let the seasons dictate what you do. Just because it's cold out right now doesn't mean that spring's not right around the corner, that my victory is coming. And then when you're at the top of your victory, don't sit on your laurels and say, okay, I've arrived, because you didn't. This life is a stepping process, just like walking up those stairs. You have to understand that I'm going to go up those stairs and I'm going to walk back down them eventually. But then I'm going to walk right back up them. And everything has a plan. It has a purpose for you. And when you understand that you were created for something bigger and better than than who you are right now, at that point in time, guys, then you could start looking at your life better. You can start looking at who you're around. Who's helping you to obtain that greatness? Or who's holding you back? What's pushing you forward? And what's pulling you back? Because I guarantee it, every single person listening to this video, and that includes you, my buddy Dean, every single person, you still have more for your life. And I want you to achieve the greatness within yourself. So start asking yourself that question. Start making your daily affirmations. Start training your brain to stop making the same stupid mistakes we continually make on a daily basis. And let's overcome these obstacles. Let's overcome the situation and realize I'm created to live in this day. And if I'm created to live in this day, am I living up to the full potential that is within me? Because if God ever gave you a dream, He intended that dream to be fulfilled. He didn't intend for it just to sit in your head. He wanted you to achieve it. That's the reason He gave it to you. It's the reason you're born today. If you have a dream of being the new IT guru, He couldn't have had you born 50, 60, 70 years ago. It wasn't even really a thing. You see, so your purpose is for today. When you understand that purpose, now you can really start to move towards it. Anyways, guys, hope you got something out of this video. Let me know if there's anything I could do to assist you guys. You know I'm always here to give you that spirit of increase, because I know if I give you that spirit of increase, then I can change your perspective. If I can change your perspective, I can change your life. And if I can change your life, guess what, guys? We are going to change this world one person at a time. Guys, also, I got my sweatshirts in. They're all good to go. Anyone wants one, go right over to my website, click on the button. You can order your t-shirts and sweatshirts there. All right, guys. Once again, guys, love you. Thank you for watching my videos. And as always, make sure you create yourselves a fabulous day.